Welcome to VOM number 178, a prompt night, our song challenge night. Did you overstay your welcome?
Am I alive? Is this happening? I can't hear anybody.
I have to ask, is that one of those Muskrat rambling tunes or Muskrat?
No, I was born with emeralds in my pockets. I bought a social media website for too much money. Yeah.
Welcome.
Ask me anything.
It sounds great.
That was really
Thank you.
nice.
I like that.
That's
Sorry,
my anti-fascist song.
I was on mute. I'm
Good.
sorry, I forgot.
Yeah, that was lovely. That was really cool.
It was very cool. You were listening to the
You
sounds
guys are
of
really
Mr.
cool.
Jules Bland.
I thought it was hot.
Thank you, Sean. Diversity of thought is what can be expected here at VOM.
You younger guys get everything all mixed up, don't you?
I
Nope.
just like imagining all of those hands playing all of those things all at once. Picked hands all at once.
Yeah.
Righto. Well, if you're wondering, what have I stumbled onto? You're watching VOM, the virtual open mic, which we do every Monday evening. My name is Rowan Corbett. Leading in there, you were listening to Jules Bland play. Yeah, we do this every Monday evening and have been since the early days of the pandemic, and we've been keeping it going. So yeah, we've got our regular Rogues Gallery here, plus a few others. So I think we're gonna get at it here. I want to shout out to Mr. Chris Eric, who couldn't make it tonight. He's often our co-host. He's still got some stuff going on at home that he's got to take care of. So we're wishing him well and hoping to see him again soon. There we go. Okay. Can you guys help me out? I'm trying to decide, how should I start? Should I start out with something like a little more energetic or something a little more nerdy? You have any suggestions or
Nerdy.
nerdy?
Nerdy. Yeah, let's have nerdy first.
All
Yeah, right. Not dirty, nerdy.
I'll go for dirty too.
Nerdy,
dirty,
dirty.
nerdy. Okay.
A lot of nerds are freaks, so
You could do nerdy with 6 hands. That would be great.
Let's see here. All right, a couple buttons to press here. All right. So this song is called Sylvan. And so many buttons to press. See, when Chris isn't here, I'm at a loss.
what do you want? Interruptions?
No, someone to make sure that I've got my name
Rowan, you got
banner
all
up
the-
and stuff like that.
You got all this stuff?
Yep.
You good with all the stuff?
I think I'm good with all the stuff now.
See, who needs Chris? I'm here.
Thank you very much, Jules.
Let's get a song out of you.
All right, let me spotlight myself here. There we go. All right. So as I said, this is called Sylvan. It's my nerdy Lord of the Rings song. Light shines back at me. Twisted, wreathed all in leaves. Take back all that I see. You're just the latest thief. Wisdom becomes my foe. Madness, the end of all. Crafted, beautiful. Whoa. See how my shadow grows. Queen of all has come. The vision has won. Weep before the sun. Brightest, forever the one. Behold, I am lethal and fair. Love me and despair. Thanks, Joe. All right. So yeah, that was my song about Galadriel and if she decided to take the ring rather than keep it with Frodo. So
Wow, that is nerdy.
That's very nerdy. So I'm going to let everybody know that up next after me is Mr. Sean Morse, followed by John Roberts. And then that would mean that Rebecca is on deck. Welcome back, Rebecca. I had forgotten your name. I was like, oh, right. Yeah. As soon as I saw your face, I was like, yes. Cool.
Thank you. It's nice to be back.
Thank you. All right. Let's see here. I would be remiss if I did not tell everyone, or remind everyone that this is a prompt night. We often do a songwriting challenge, and tonight's prompt is, did you overstay your welcome? I am definitely remiss in that I didn't manage to write a song for tonight. I just can never seem to get the spoons together.
Rowan, you never overstay your welcome. You're always welcome.
Why, thank you.
We love you, Rowan. Join us.
All right.
But I am going to do a song that I did from a past song prompt, which was It's All About Enemies. And actually the song that I did before, the Sylvan, is from another prompt.
In Madness.
Crafted in Madness. So it's one of the few where I actually managed to work the words in. So, yeah. Hey, what's going on, Joe Isaacs? Glad you could sneak in there. You were at the, it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You're at 7 on the list after Mr. Ron Smith. So
thank you.
Yeah, so I'll get you in there. All right. So yeah, on to my second song here. This one is called Flush. Rivals stand opposed to exercise these demons. It's all black and white, red all over. There's no room for doubt. Right is what we're sowing. Gotta fight it out to keep on going. Never ask for names. Try to think too much. It's never just a game. We're not losing touch. There's plenty in the sea. It's flush within a maze. These heroes stand for us, avatars and idols. Rise above us all, might and glory. These heroes stand for us, avatars and idols. Rise above us all, might and glory. Thunder is applause, victim to the action. Victory is ours, we made it happen. We never ask for names, we try to think too much. It's never just a game, we're not losing touch. We wade into the sea, we're flush within a maze. Lead the greatest tribe, or build one in your mind. Leave someone behind, might makes right, if you're so inclined. They never ask for names, try to think too much. It's never just a game, they're not losing touch. They collapse into the sea, they're flush within a maze.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
We did always.
All right, thank you much. So, let's get this open mic on the road. Next up, we're going to have Mr. Sean Morse. Hi, Sean. How you doing?
I'm doing okay. How are you?
Pretty good.
I like that one.
Thank you, man.
The first one was giving my mind is clearer now.
Nice.
At last, all too well. All right, I got a couple of songs. I'm trying to like run out the clock, see if I can keep playing songs y'all haven't heard yet. I think I've got songs that I can play for you guys that you haven't heard yet. So does this sound okay?
I think so. Pretty good.
Dear mother of my bastard children, you won't be awakened by their crying and screaming, and you won't be bothered by their nightmares again, 'cause this here is the end. 23 years ago, you were sweet as spun honey. And 2 years ago, you became the mother to Charlie. And 1 year ago, you became the mother to Casey. But now those burdens, they have been lifted away. 'Cause I'm taking the children far away, where they grow up and never have to see that look upon your face. And I find me a woman who will love them completely, and who will take this broken man. I talk to the preacher, he's standing behind me. He says, you ain't got no place caring for no children. And I talked to your mother, no, she don't know where we're going, but she's crying 'cause her baby's lost her way. Come on, needles in the bathroom, Jack on the counter. How many people did you want me to have to lie to? You know I just jumped off of your train to perdition, but better late than never after all. 'Cause I'm taking the children far away, where they grow up and never have to see that look upon their face. I find me a woman who has conquered temptation, who will have this broken man. But before you go and say something about my righteous behavior, before you go and say something about me being holier than thou, know my discretions, they will not be overlooked. And I will see you, I'll see you, I'll see you in hell. But the true angels born of our fractured union deserve the light of our Lord's salvation. And with you courting on the devil's company, no, they won't be coming back to you again. 'Cause I'm taking the children far away, they grow up and never have to see that look on your face. And I find me a woman who will love them completely, and who will have this broken man, this broken man, this broken family man.
Very nice.
Damn.
Well, I don't think I feel alone now writing dark songs. So.
Yes, you're not alone.
Untaken, I guess.
Tell us how you really feel.
All right, what you got for us next?
Alrighty. I think I had to pull up some lyrics for the next one. How's the weather over where y'all are?
Oh, it has gotten hot.
Hot.
Gotten hot again.
90 degrees for 5 days in a row. That's fun.
Well, I don't want to complain, but I managed to bake bread with that put in the oven.
That sounds like a flex to me. Alrighty, where did this one go?
What's this one called that you're looking for?
I don't remember. It was called. I could probably do it from memory. Why don't we just try that?
Okay. Living on the edge. Yeah. Man after my own heart.
As I as I refuse to live. There it is. Have you ever felt so alone? I don't think I've done this one for you guys yet either. I know for a fact I haven't played 2 songs in a row with a pick for you guys yet. Alright. I appreciate you staying up late to be here with me while I'm drowning in memories. 12 ounces in, 3 shots of gin. I'm planning on drinking till they send me home. But have you ever felt so alone? You found yourself screaming at the telephone, saying call me, but if this is the end, I gotta say, you're a better friend than a lover. And I'm a better lover than a friend. Maybe if I begged, you'd take me back to bed, where oh my God meant something good. But if I know you, and I think I do, you'd never do anything I think you should. But have you ever felt so alone? Found yourself screaming at the telephone, saying call me, but if this is the end, I gotta say, you're a better friend than a lover. I'm a better lover than a friend. I called you and waited weeks for you to call me. Now I've moved on to the drinking, visions blurring. I say I love, but I'm slurring down this mouth for losing feeling, and damn my soul for feeling weary, and damn this bottle for its emptiness, and damn the soul in you that makes me lose my place where I was going, lose the race I thought I was winning. You know, I thought I was winning. But have you ever felt this alone? Found yourself screaming at the telephone, saying call me if this is the end. I gotta say, you're a better friend than a lover. And I'm a better lover than a friend. I'm a better lover than a friend.
Well, Mr. Morris, those are some powerful words.
Very nice.
Right.
Thank y'all.
Very nice.
Alrighty.
A quick aside, your guitar, what brand is that? That's not a Tacoma, is it?
No, it's this is a super swanky guitar. I'll show and tell.
Yeah.
It's called a Skytop. It's made in New York, and it's no holes on the top, 2 holes in the side, and super pretty.
Oh, wow. Look at
Super
that.
pretty woods.
Here,
and
let me
stuff.
spotlight that for everybody. Here,
But I
show
just-
that one more time.
Oh yeah.
Look at that.
Yeah.
Holy guitar.
I know,
Yeah,
right?
it's really, really pretty. And it's I got it like 5 or 6 or 7 years ago, and there was one note that after like I brought it home for a couple of weeks, it like the one note sort of went out, and I was like, I'm so sad about that because it was a really sort of swanky, expensive guitar, and I finally got around to taking it actually to a local guitar person who was able to make it play beautifully, and so that's why I'm playing it tonight. I wanted to sign up.
Right
So I
on.
was like, I want to play my guitar. So excited. Did it sound okay?
It sounded
Beautiful.
great. It sounded great.
Okay, cool. Awesome. Well, thank you so much, y'all.
Oh, thank you. See, I keep doing that, Sean. Thank you,
Sean, I was ready to offer you $10 for it, actually.
Yeah.
We'll have to talk about that.
Right
Depends on what that $10 is wrapped around.
Well, next up we have John Roberts. What's up, John?
Hello there. How you guys doing?
Good, good.
Yeah, so first one, I'm trying to do something with the prompt. Not quite sure it's ready, but I'm going to give it a shot anyway. Kind of 2 ways of looking at this song. It's like combining moonlight and lightning. So it's kind of goofy name, Moon Lightning. So that could be, I guess you could take the nature angle of that, or maybe a relationship that's romantic and then stormy.
Moon Lightning is my favorite Bruce Willis TV show.
Oh, that's the one where he plays the mighty Thor, right? He has like his little detective agency on the side
Right.
with Jessica Jones. No? Okay. Anyway.
Yay!
All right, well, here goes nothing.
So nice.
That would be a winner.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely digging that.
Thank you very much. Okay, well, this song is called Show Me the Way.
It's that sound that guitars can make that made me first want a guitar. Back when I was a wee little kid.
That's the thing. They just play a guitar, you know, it just sounds so good. It's like, oh, I love that sound.
Yeah.
Imagine what it'd be if you practiced.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm definitely one of those who ascribes to the idea of, you know, the good excuse for buying, like, you know, more guitars is like sometimes like the sound of one particular guitar will inspire you more than another or make you think along different lines. And, you know,
Definitely.
Amen.
I've made the mistake all my life of believing that the sound was in the guitar, and it's not. It's in the fingers.
It is. It is, but there's that, they all have different tones and stuff. So like sometimes something will come out of it that makes you think in a certain way, And I dig
Definitely.
that.
Like
Yeah.
some, just some guitars you just play a note, one note.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, play that note again.
The wood speaks. That's it. The wood speaks.
All right.
Well, thank you, John. That was very nice. I
Yes,
feel
thank you.
transported.
Mm.
And I would like to now welcome back Rebecca. I'm glad you wound your way back to us.
Well, thank you so much for having me again.
Absolutely.
And I also attempted to write a song for the prompt.
Oh, yay.
So I was thinking back through my life history of all the many, many times when I have refused to let go and hung on a little too steadfastly. And so this was actually a very representative song of my life experience of holding on a little too long and what the consequences can be to your heart when you do. So it's called Lost Cause.
Oh, before you get going, I think your original sound is off and it was cutting the
You're
guitar
right.
out. All right.
That would be a really anticlimactic. All right, round two. Here we go. Technology. Minutes, molasses sliding down the surface of my awareness. Viscous, feelings like a 10-ton stone tied to my heartstrings. Breathless, watching the not so subtle signs that you're shifting further out of reach. I linger just a little too long, stuck in a rut of believing that we were too right to ever be wrong. I linger till it hurt to breathe, settling dust, filling up my lungs, stumbling into the truth of another lost cause. Da 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 da. Your hands, her skin, shifting towards each other like they're magnetized. Am I steadfast or desperate that I want to be the witness so I can stop the currents from sparking? Lightning doesn't strike twice, but it leaves a scar. I thought I had a place in your arms, so I lingered just a little too long, stuck in a rut of believing that we were too right to ever be wrong. I lingered till it hurt to breathe, settling dust, filling up my lungs, stumbling into the truth of another lost cause. Da 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 of another lost cause, lost cause, oh, another lost cause.
Nicely done.
Right down to the Carter family ending there. Just bang it.
Right.
I believe that's
great.
called a Rowan ending around here. So,
I'm trying to fit in already. I'm trying to Emily
Oh.
Rowan. What can I say?
Excellent.
And then the second song, I guess it's kind of about things that hold on to you, even when you might want to be able to let them go. And I was thinking about this specifically because one of my friends' dogs died recently. And I remember when I first lost a pet, the thing I noticed the most was just how absolutely empty my life felt. And all the places and spaces that our dog had been in that now were just like big holes of sadness. And so I wrote this song for her. And it's called, what is it called? Empty Spaces. That's what it's called. Empty Spaces like my brain. Actually, hang on. If you'll indulge me just 1 second, this tuning sounds funny.
Oh, no. You know what? Tuning isn't just for the audience, it's for us as well. So,
Yeah.
Oh, that's it. Okay. I knew there was a stinker in there somewhere. All right. Here it is. Much better. Sunlit hallways bathed in gold, morning glory, but my heart runs cold. 'Cause since you left me, all that I can sense is the empty spaces. Ooh. Pulse of hours never stops. A moving walkway that propels and pushes me along. But since you left me, all that I can do is revisit all our places, searching for any sign of you that time hasn't erased yet. My heart is held in this empty space. My heart is held in this empty space. My heart is held in this empty space. Sunlit hallways bathed in gold, morning glory, but my heart turns cold. 'Cause since you left me, all that I can sense is the empty spaces.
Beautiful.
It was beautiful.
Gorgeous.
very nice. Well, thank you for gracing us once again with your lovely voice. And I hope this is a beginning of a trend that you'll keep coming back.
Definitely. Thank you so much.
Right
All
on.
right.
All right, Mr. Steve Patton, an old hand here around the VOM
I
parts.
can't believe I've got to follow all of this stuff tonight. Anyway, I did actually write something for this, and it didn't happen until last night. I've been working on a book, actually, about AI, and it got me in the process of a lot of research and thinking about the way the world's trending and that sort of thing. And then I stepped on a pop top and blew out my flip-flop. Had to cruise on back home with the salt shaker. Anyway, it got me to thinking that all these musicians and good friends of mine that have passed away, and I'm still hanging around, and I had to wonder if I wasn't overstaying my welcome here on earth. But I'm going to let it go at that. I'm not going to do it because I only got one verse. I got to stay in the world I'm living in, so there I am. Your wife is sickly, your children have moved on. You thought you'd be here when you're gone. You thought you'd be sitting on top of the world by now. You work your fingers to the bone and still somehow all you get is another day older with the same old load on your shoulder. Well, looky there, brother, that sun going down. Don't let it catch you on shaky ground. Your house needs painting, your barn's in need of a roof. Your cow's gonna dry, your horse is paving low. You ain't plumb more out than there's plowing needing done, and your flesh is baking in the noonday sun. And all you got is another day older with the same old load on your shoulder. Well, look at there, brother, that sun going down. Don't let it catch you on shaky ground. Looky yonder, come a sheriff with the bank of man. He got foreclosure papers in the hand. You've been praying to the heaven for your life to change. Well, it seems your God's out of hearing range. 'Cause all you got is another day older with the same old load on your shoulder. Well, looky there, brother, that sun gone down, gonna catch you standing on a shaky ground. You run for the house for to fetch your gun. Oh Lord, and look at what you've done. Your wife lies dead with the bank of mine, and it's our blood that's on your hand. All you got is another day older and the same old load on your shoulder. So looky there, brother, that sun went down and it called to you standing on bloody ground.
I feel like
Anyway.
you've done that before, but it had a different
I have.
cadence before.
It did a little bit differently originally, and then it evolves. I don't often do something the same way twice. You know, if you haven't caught that. I don't, anyway, I guess the other thing, and I know I've done this one before, but I wanted to play this guitar, so I need to find something dark here. Because the way I got it set up.
Right.
I've always been a fan of Gibson guitars, so I kind of like the Les Paul. And my son was always, a fan of the Telly. Well, I got a Strat style, so I said maybe I'll try a Telly myself, and and then I saw this thing about this one, and I jumped on it, and I like it. Oh, I got it. Here, let's do this one. I think I probably did this one last week, either here or the other place, but I want to do it again. Oh, yeah. Miss Martha sure look good walking through the neighborhood with her white up Sorry, I got started over here. Miss Martha sure look good walking through this neighborhood in a straw hat and pearly shoes and dainty white high heel sandals. I remember that first time. The image is fixed in my mind, conjured from the morning mist like the will of the wind. But I got the news this morning, it came without a warning. Miss Mother has gone away. Miss Mother won't be coming today. Screw that up. Dark hair blowing in the wind, little yellow dress on her body so thin. But something about the way she walked, I'd have spoken, could I have talked, but she took my breath away, fresh as a rose on a summer day. Little white sandals in her hand, kicking up sparkles in the sand. Oh, I got the news this morning, and it came without a warning. Miss Mother won't be coming today. No, 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 Miss Mother's gone away. Sorry, I screwed that up completely. I wasn't planning on doing it. I thought I could do it from memory, but
Not at all. It's pretty cool. I dug it.
Still enjoyable.
anyway, you get it. You get the idea.
That's a nice guitar.
It's another old age song. I really like it. It was a cheapie, and I bought it with the idea that if I didn't like it, my grandson is at the stage right now where he's probably going to want a guitar, and I figured that, well, here he is.
Right on. I like the matching headstock too. That's really
But
nice.
going to want an electric guitar anyway.
Yeah,
This thing is really for $300. It's incredible. It's got one small problem, and that's the intonation on the E string and the
That's easily fixed.
You know
then.
how they're combined?
Oh,
Well,
right.
they're combined. They're not separate. And so, what I thought I could do is extend file the saddle a little bit on the D string, and then I could elongate it, and
There you go.
and that would make up the difference. Cause it's only like a half a cent. It's just barely off, but it's off enough that it bugs me.
Yeah. And you can probably not that anybody asked me, but you can probably get one of the one of those what do you call them? The sort of ashtray style
Yeah, I could.
pickups that has the-
They're made for the straight pickup though, and this has the slanted back pickup on it like the older style.
Oh, okay.
And I could get a Sterling. This is a Sterling bridge, and if you don't know, Sterling makes some of the higher end stuff overseas. So this is their Chinese version.
Oh, yeah.
It is Sterling though. It's by them, and it has brass saddles. But what I need to do is maybe send to them and have them send me the right one, because I
They
think
make make telly style bridges that have the individually adjustable, so you've got
They
one
do.
for each.
Yes, yeah,
so
they do.
That might be a way to go.
Well, that's the good thing about the Strat. You can do that easily.
Yep.
Or my Les Paul.
I know. Well, before we continue on with the list, I want to remind everybody what they might have stumbled onto is VOM, the virtual open mic, again, which we do every Monday evening. My name is Rowan Corbett, and next up we've got Mr. John Pfeiffer. He's going to be blowing us out here with some very lovely tunes.
Thank you for that
really good.
glowing introduction. Now I'm gonna see how well I can tarnish it.
Well, even a tarnished horn plays beautifully. See what I did there?
Yes, I got what you got in there. I used to play horn. Sometimes I get around to playing it again, but anyway.
Yeah. And you're still here. I thought you were heading back to Michigan.
I am heading back to Michigan this Thursday.
Righto, righto.
Anyway, this one's new, but it has nothing whatsoever to do with the prompt. So.
That is okay. We're glad to see
Well, maybe it does if you really, in a really far-fetched way. I suppose it could, depending on how you interpret it. But it is a new song, so I'll do it. Oh, how's the balance there? Is that hot or?
No, I think that's pretty good.
What's that?
I think that
sounds good to me.
Yeah, it sounds pretty good.
All right, I'll try to go with it, and I try to remember the song. I like the way it feels when I hear it's you who's softly rapping, tapping at my screen door as you greet me en français. Come and smell the brandy drizzling over crepes and butter sizzling. This evening we're proceeding en flambé. I like the way it feels when you pour the wine and squeeze my shoulder, clink of glass, a wink and rendezvous with Chardonnay. I could swear my heart beats bolder, though the rest is clearly older. Come kiss me, for this whimsy slips away. I like the way it feels to feel desirable again, to feel what was improbable is possible again, to fall head over heels in a flood of dizzy speed, to ask we resurrect that sex appeal. I like the way it feels. Screw that up. Well, that's what happens when the song is new. Oh, where is it? I like the way it feels when we give it all, but all ain't over. Head upon my shoulder, give it up for afterglow. Is my racer more bulldozer? I'm no roller, just a coaster. But honey, 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 bet your money on the show. I like the way it feels to feel desirable again, to feel what was impossible is possible again, to fall head over heels in a flood of dizzy speed squeals, resurrect that sex appeal. I like the way it feels. I like the way it feels. Well, there you have it. It's still a work in progress.
Even even your works in progress are
Superb,
good,
John.
so
Superb.
don't even, man.
That touches the feelings, man.
So I'll do one that's kind of related to that one, but it's an older one. I think I originally wrote this in 2021. Yeah, I'll get the chords figured out of that last one next time.
Righto.
Anyway, this one is a little bit of a commentary on the current state of our social interactions. Checking out your page profile, that moment picked for its perfect smile, just enough skin and points for style. Click like, you know it's worth your while, but the only click that makes me rock is the click of your heels up my walk. Turn it on, fire up this techno dud, give me heart and soul and flesh and blood. I don't know, but got this hunch that I won't care what you munch for lunch. 100 likes don't thrill me much. I'd like to thrill your hungry touch. The touch that really ticks my talk is you're taking me around the block, getting stuck on this old stick in the mud. Give me heart and soul and flesh and blood. Holding off feeling so alone, folding our hearts around our phones, and who gets back the time they steal while giving up the real live deal. I think I could be your friend if we could meet up round the bend. YouTube is such a frosty vibe. Forgive me if I don't subscribe. Find me at youtube.com/Piper's Corner. I like your song, I like your smile, I like in person, that's my style. This telephony making love cuts out all I'm in favor of. Ain't nothing can replace the rub of heart and soul and flesh and blood, flesh and blood. Give me flesh and blood.
Very
Thank
nice.
you. Thanks so much.
And yes, you can find him at youtube.com/Piper's Corner, as you'll see down there at the bottom.
My 9-year-old daughter is in the back, and she's like, "Why was he talking about YouTube, Dad?" And to take a little break to talk about how YouTube wasn't always a thing.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. But you know, It does allow us to do this, which is cool. So
where else but at an event like this can you get this kind of entertainment and all this original music for free?
That's right. Or mostly free. We do have to. We've got the streaming bills we got to pay. So if by any chance you happen to have a little extra, up above me here, PayPal.me, or over there above Ron, Venmo at and either one is at Ilyami. If you want to give a little something to keep the lights on here, we'd greatly appreciate it.
That was a really slick segue, Ron.
Well,
it wasn't set up at all. It was just happened,
Climbed right on that Segway and rolled down the mall concourse.
Well, you just they're good. They're good, those things.
I won't tell the story about how the CEO of Segway died on a Segway.
Yeah.
By driving it off a cliff. I won't talk about that.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
You did.
He was getting out of the way of someone walking their dog. And he was being polite, and he was like test driving the off-road Segway thing, and he backed up, and that's all she wrote. Speaking of going off a cliff, Ron Smith is up next.
Right.
Segway.
That's a perfect segue. Absolutely. After that exquisite ukulele work by John there, you might be asking yourself, well, what about just like if you just got two little stumps for hands, and you're all ham-fisted and stuff. Can you play a ukulele?
I was thinking that.
And I'm here to demonstrate that it can be done. This is not written for the prompt. I tried. The idea that I was trying to flesh out for a prompt song was something about an idea I've had for a while that, with all the natural disasters and earthquakes and just all the stuff that's going on, I kind of wonder if like the earth is not fighting back and just trying to kind of spit us out and letting us know that we have overstayed our welcome.
Yeah, very good, and you're not alone. That's
like when your body...
part of my theme in the book, and that.
Yep. So anyway, if I could have put that into a song, I would have. But then, what I offer as a substitute is one that was written for a song prompt. The song prompt was a tragic sense of safety, or a terrible sense of safety. It was interpreted variously, as we tend to do in this group. Anyway, this is called "You're Not Safe." I think that's what it's called, and we'll see what happens here. You're not safe just because you think you are. You're not safe if you don't. The safety ain't always what you think it is. Maybe it'll save you, maybe it won't. You're damned if you don't, and you're damned if you do. Think it over, you'll know it's true. You're not safe just because you think you are. You're not safe if you don't. When you're in the frying pan, looking into the fire, smoke starts coming up off of your shoes and the flames are getting higher. At that point, safety's off the table and you're under the gun. You get out of that pan as quick as you're able and run, baby, run, 'cause you're not safe just because you think you are. You're not safe if you don't. Now, safety ain't always what you think it is. Maybe it'll save you, maybe it won't. You're damned if you don't, you're damned if you do. Think it over, you'll see that it's true. You're not safe just 'cause you think you are. You're not safe if you don't. And maybe you, excuse me, you might be wondering what's the point of what I'm saying so far. The tragedy's not that we're never safe, but that we ever think we are. Yeah, get your head out of the sand and watch what's going on. And when things start getting out of hand, remember my song. You're not safe just because you think you are. Not safe if you don't. And safety ain't always what you think it is. Maybe it'll save you, maybe it won't. You're damned if you don't, you're damned if you do. Think it over, you'll see that it's true. Ooh, I like them high notes. You're not safe just 'cause you think you are. You're not safe if you don't.
Brought to you by the
Oh,
Occupational
Ron,
Safety
you
and Health
never- you-
Administration.
You never disappoint.
Oh man,
Occupational safety and health. Is that what you're thinking there?
Oh,
That was the joke. Yep.
Oh goodness, that was good.
Oh man, oh that was great.
That's enough torture for the poor uke. The song here is a different one. I've done this several weeks back, and I'm still trying to remember everything about it. It's an interesting song to me. It's a brand new day. It's coming on through. It's a brand new day. Sitting there waiting for you. What are you gonna do? With that brand new day. You don't need to pack. You can leave right now. Leave your baggage back, 'cause you don't need it anyhow. Yeah, what are you gonna do? With that brand new day. Watch your life unfolding right before your eyes. Things arise as others disappear. Life is made of change. We shouldn't be surprised, and we never see it coming till it's here. It's a brand new day. It's shining on through. A brand new day. It's sitting there waiting for you. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do?
Ron Smith, y'all. Always, always the 1-2 punch of just amazingly funny and utterly poignant. Thank you, man.
Thank you, man.
I would like to remind everybody that this is our prompt night. So everyone, once a month, the beginning of the month, we do a song prompt. And we try to write a song for that prompt. Tonight's prompt is, did you overstay your welcome? We've already had a couple of people give a stab at it. At some point, we're going to have to pick next month's prompt. So keep that in mind, everybody here assembled. Get your ideas ready. Also, we've got a, we're clipping along on the list tonight. So it is looking very likely that we're going to have a lightning round. So if you've got an extra song that you would like to do this evening, maybe dust off those lyrics and get it ready, or, review your chords, because I think we're coming around again. Not very long. But before we get there, we're going to stop by and see one Mr. Joe Isaacs. How you doing, Joe?
I'm great. Thanks for hosting and letting me in at the last minute.
Oh,
Everybody's
absolutely, absolutely.
I have a new song. It's not on the prompt at all, but it's a new song.
Is your original sound on?
It is. It's on. Is it coming through okay?
It's a little choppy. That might just be
It sounds weird. Maybe are
It's a
you on
little
like
choppy?
Wi-Fi or something?
Hmm.
If you're on
Original
Wi-Fi,
sound for
then-
musicians on. High fidelity music mode, echo cancellation, original sound. My microphone's about in the middle.
All right. You've got echo cancellation on or off?
On.
I would say turn that off, actually.
Yeah.
And that should help some. And we'll make sure we're all muted before we play, and hopefully that will clear things up some. All right.
Okay.
All right.
Let's give that a whirl.
All right. The stage is yours, sir.
Is that okay now?
Yeah, a little bit better.
Not sure what else to try.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, it'll have to be good enough. This is my brand new song.
Oh, actually, yeah, it got worse again. Are you sure you've got original sound on?
Yeah, it says original sound for musicians on.
I'm
I
sorry.
could try leaving and coming back, or coming back on a different computer.
If you're on Wi-Fi, it may just be a bandwidth thing.
Yeah.
And there's only so much getting through.
Well, let's yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
you're audible. It's just
Yeah.
it sounds like you're there's like a wall of.
it just sounds really, really bad.
Are you on a PC or a Mac?
I'm on a PC. I have another device that I could try. It might be.
Well, I have one other thing you can try before you go.
Okay.
Let's go into your settings. Please bear with us, folks. Here, go into your audio settings real quick. In Zoom, and then scroll all the way down.
Yep.
And hit the advanced button.
Okay.
And then there should be signal processing by Windows audio device drivers.
Yeah.
Make sure that is on off Windows Raw.
Okay. And how about echo cancellation?
Make sure that one's on auto.
That is another. Okay.
All right. Yeah, it's already sounding a little better.
Yeah, you already sound better.
Yeah. All right.
Huh.
Now let's give it a
Interesting.
go.
I didn't do that then. Okay.
All right.
Well, whatever worked. Good job. That was impressive. My sound expertise is like leave and come back or turn it on. I'm lucky if I remember to like plug the wire in. Anyway, this is a song. How about that? Is that a good intro? This is a song.
It's a song.
Accurate.
Oh no, we're not hearing the guitar at all. This is
Not
really
in
weird.
guitar. Oh wait, original sound went off for some reason.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Now turn it on. All right.
Now?
Perfect.
Yay!
I don't know what I'm doing up here in the air, acting like I don't gotta care. Perhaps I don't wanna be here at all, but if I stopped flying I would fall. And you should see the view from these great heights. You can see how all the wrongs can be made right. So I'll keep on banging on these 6 strings, hoping I learn to grow wings. And you should feel this feeling called love. It'll make you feel like you're flying up above. And if it's written deep into our core, it'll keep you coming back for more. Hurts like hell when you hit the ground.
Just kinda hope no one else is around. Dust yourself up and pick yourself up off again. Soon you'll be flying once again. And you should see this thing they call life. You can see the whole picture when you're in flight. Farmlands like patchworks on a whole. You can feel this humming in your soul. And the wind will try to keep you in your place. You should feel the wind against your face. It'll try to keep you in your place. But up here I'm feeling free. Finally feel like I can be me.
Something like that.
Hooray, hooray, hooray. That was good.
Very nice.
All right.
So, how about your sound? Sorry. How about your showcase, Music Matters? You still doing that?
Yeah, I've got the in-person one once a month over at Okamoka, and we just had our that last weekend, and that was a lot of fun. Steve Cutts, who's been on here, played. And,
yeah.
John C. and Roger Colvin, who's done some of Rob's in-person open mics. And I've got the virtual one. I'm doing that one about once a month. We got one coming up on September 30th.
Right on.
So that's always a lot of fun, too.
Very cool. Yeah. And so people can just find that if they search for it on Facebook or something.
Yeah, or you can message me, or you could you could go to Music Matters. I'll post on the on your Facebook link the Rob's open mic.
All right, cool, and I'll put it out there in the chat. Cool.
All right, so I think do you guys want to hear a song about songwriting, or a song about how my mind is like a big mess and I need to take a big vacuum cleaner and clean it up?
I vote for the vacuum cleaner.
Okay.
I vote for the vacuum cleaner.
Definitely the vacuum cleaner. That was an interesting.
No, I think those songs those two things might be related: songwriting and and cleaning out the cruft.
That's right. That's why you got to keep on. That's why I got to keep on writing the songs as part of my hoovering practices. Anyway, yeah. So that's basically what it's about. It's like sometimes we'll have these thoughts pop up from, man, that guy 30 years ago, man, he really pissed me off. I'm like, why am I still thinking about this? So I'm trying to figure out ways to. I guess to clean up my head, but it's I guess playing songs is definitely one of them. Taking walks, meditating, deep breaths. The song sort of takes the metaphor of this trap door that's my mind, and it's like a big mess down in that trap door, and the lights swinging, and there's dust on the trap door, and I'm like, oh, should I go down there? Should I go down there? So. But I know it's this big mess down there, so I'm reluctant to do it because it's like a minefield down there.
It's like a minefield down there. All this clutter in my mind, and I can't seem to find any peace of mind. Thoughts overflowing like dishes in the sink, and they just go clink, clink, clink. And I ain't got room to think. All these thoughts on constant rewind. I gotta clean out my mind. Won't serve me, let it go. Oh, won't serve me, let it go. 'Cause it's like a minefield in there. I wouldn't go down there. There's negative thoughts down there. It's a mess down there. There's anger down there. There's repressed dreams down there. There's jealous rage down there. It's a mess down there. Be careful down there. It's like a minefield in there. Oh, this life that I've been living, and I got to be forgiven. Others so I can forgive myself. Take my heart down off the shelf. Think about someone else. 'Cause all this anger that I stole, it'll drag me deep below. What doesn't serve me, let it go. What doesn't serve me, let it go. What doesn't serve me, let it go. 'Cause it's like a minefield down there. I gotta go down there. I gotta get it sorted down there. I gotta go down there. Gotta get it sorted down there. Gotta go down there. Thank you very much.
Right on.
No, but that, you know, that doesn't resonate with me at all. You know. No, not at all.
I suggest you turn on the light before you go down there.
Jeez.
Sound advice. Sound advice.
Is it a vacuum that you're vacuuming up minds with?
I'm sorry, I couldn't catch it.
It's a vacuum that vacuums minds?
Exactly. For only $9.99.
Or 4 payments of $24.99. Yeah,
With an extra petty, you get 2 for 1.
Anyway.
And if you order right now, you can get it for $59 down.
But wait, you also get
crippling debt.
Yeah. As well as crippling self-doubt. 2 for 1.
We love to see it.
Yeah, those are all the things, right? But I do believe actually that playing guitar and writing songs and doing all this stuff is one way and not the only way to sort of explore that territory that needs to be explored, right? So
absolutely,
it's definitely a tool to go in the arsenal. So You don't need to be rich and famous. You don't have to. You can do what we're doing, and it's still a good thing.
And you probably won't be rich and famous. Let's just put that out there.
Odds are.
One of the reasons capitalism is so dangerous is because the rich and powerful try to make you believe you can just be just like them someday, and that's never going to happen unless you lose your humanity. That's all it takes. Your soul. Exactly. Then you can be a billionaire. You can be just like Elon. Just like me.
Just a
There's
small
this
trade-off.
principle in philosophy called the Black Swan. Look it up and you'll understand.
Yeah. Natalie Portman. Mila Kunis. So who's next?
Well, that would be you.
no.
However, I am going to say before we do that, I want to have everybody come up with a prompt, come up with an idea, and throw it into.
Are we just picking from the pool today?
Well, I don't have
do,
access
like,
to the pool at the moment, so.
No, I mean
Let's put it in the chat.
the current.
Oh no, we're gonna roll die as well. So I want everybody to put one in, and then we'll roll dice, and of the 3 that we get out of random, we'll vote on those. So, ooh, got trolls. There we go. I'm sure. Okay. All right. Well, while those are rolling in, we're gonna go ahead and have Mr. Jules Bland do his set. So Jules,
I'll think of one while I'm playing.
what's popping, yo?
It's not okay. So
It's
Great
not okay.
start. It's not. That's the title of my autobiography. I am hosting sometimes this open mic in Burtonsville, and so that is the newest thing. It's at Restaurant 198 some Wednesdays. This Wednesday, except it's supposed to be 98 degrees, so maybe not this Wednesday.
Oh, is it outdoor?
Yeah.
Okay.
I found out when I showed up last week.
Oh, okay.
That was fun, but it was okay. Last week was rather temperate, and we start at 6:30, so that's when the sun starts going down.
Yeah, this week's going to be a bit warmer.
Yeah, so we may not have it this week.
Okay.
I'm not going to tell you to show up and give me money and to risk a heat stroke. So, but also I play the gazebo in Tacoma Park on Sundays.
Cool.
Yeah. Sunday mornings into the afternoon. Okay. Songs. Darkness starts to flicker. I shield my eyes from the light that you throw. My heartbeat's growing quicker. Is this a trick or a grift or a camera show? I'm not one for wishing, begging the stars for a moment to shine. I gave up on fishing, sitting and waiting for someone to drop me a line. You pull me in, drag me under. Start to make me wonder, should I fall, risk it all, make the call and give it all? come back alive. Well, I can't help but stumble, fumble and trip over words till my senses arrive. I'm not built for happy. Well, you're hell-bent on changing my mind. You box me in, you trap me, grab me and tell me that you'll never leave me behind. You pull me in, drag me under. You really start to make me wonder, should I fall or risk it all? Make the call and give it all to you.
Oh, yeah.
Magnificent.
Very nice.
You got them skills.
Thank you. Thank you. Okay, I gotta make a little switch here.
Are you switching guitars, or are you going to...
I am, yes.
Okay.
I'm switching everything.
Everything. Well, while he's doing that, I will remind you again, welcome to VOM, the virtual open mic, what we do here every Monday night. Also, it's a prompt night, and the prompt for tonight is, did you overstay your welcome? And we've got quite a few good suggestions here for next week's prompt. And we're going to vote on those in a little bit after a roll. All right, are you ready there, Mr. Jules?
As ready as we'll all ever be. Who knows, man? Does this sound okay compared to my voice? Is everything all right?
I think so. Yeah, that's good.
Yeah. All right.
Very
Okay.
nice.
All right. This is part 1 of 2. Since we're doing a lightning round, there is a theme. You'll get it. Rowan, you'll probably get it. I don't know. It's just us boys. Rebecca left. She turned her camera off because she knows it's guy time. It's the boys. Slippery Joe and the boys in the morning.
I'm still here lingering, lurking in the background.
All right.
I'm sorry for all the locker room talk. Okay.
She was doing one of my sneakies, listening without looking.
Yeah, Steve, yours is very deceptive because you often wear a red shirt on here, and it's just you in a red shirt with the same background. Fewer boxes, but it's from the same. It's confusing. Okay. This is a song I wrote when the movie Skyfall had just been announced, and I was like, I like this James Bond guy. What's up with him? So.
told you that I cared. So now I've left you dusty with the secrets that you shared. Try as you may want to, you will never find my memory will haunt you, 'cause it's all that's left behind. Stay cold, alone. No one can know my soul. This number has become my only home. So don't try to fight it now. You're going down tonight, tonight. By the time you saw my face, it's far too late to run and hide and make it out alive. You can never catch me. I'm never slowing down. No, I could never let me give in to the sound. Haunted by the voices of those I laid to rest. I'm counting all my choices. I've only got one left. Stay cold, alone. No one can know my soul. This number has become my only home. So don't try to find it now. You're going down tonight, tonight. By the time you know my name, well, it's far too late to run and hide and make it out alive. La da 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 da. La da da Pushy.
I've been waiting for you to do that song for months. Thank you.
I had to wait until both Chris and Kate were not here to do it, so you lucked out.
Right on. Thank you, man. Jules Bland, ladies and gentlemen. Such a voice, such a talent.
Yep, great guitar work.
Mm-hmm. Well, we have reached the lightning round. So we're going to come back around. I'm going to do yet another song, and everybody else is going to do yet another song if they are willing. Oh, goodness gracious. So, let's see here. I am going to do one on my baritone. This is a song called Shantytown. Working in this shanty town, it's become my home, where all my fair weather friends, nothing to call my home. Shanty town, my home. Shanty town. When the rain comes down, this becomes a muddy hole. Everybody disappears except me. I stay in my tent alone. Shanty town. Makes no sense, they call us bums and they hide their children when we come. But we don't wanna hurt no one, just wanna live our lives and then move on. Work's done, I'll get my pay. Put on my coat and hop the train. I'll leave my tent and my tools, so some other fool can live this way. Working in this shanty town, it's become his home, where all his fair weather friends, nothing to call his own. Shanty town, it's old. Shanty town.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Thanks, Sean.
Beefy.
I thought when you said baritone, you were going to have one of those like the mariachi band guys had.
Oh no, that's a guitarron.
Guitarron. Yeah.
Guitarron, different thing. But right on. Well, next up, I believe we have Sean Morse. Are you ready for it, Sean?
Yeah. So I'm turning original sound for musician back off.
Oh, no, you want it on for this? Yeah.
On, okay. And then I want to see that guitar. I want you to hold that guitar with this little curly cue.
Oh, yeah.
A little curly cue, but I can't see the rest of it.
Okay, here.
Definitely, we got to see it.
Yeah.
Oh my.
So what are the notes on that, Owen?
It's a giant mandolin.
Oh, it's a it's currently tuned in the equivalent of dadgad. So that's going to make it. Sorry, A E A D D E A. So yeah, it's a Eastwood. There you go. All right. Now let's put Sean Morse front and center. It is his moment after all. So what do you got for us, Sean?
I'm gonna do another song. I sort of like in between people. I've been working on a song for the prompt. It's about halfway done, but I'm not gonna play it.
Nice.
But I haven't written a song in a while, so it's nice to have something flowing a little bit. All right. You never seem to be all right with me. You never seem satisfied with what you see. But that look in your eyes, well, it cuts both ways. Here's the altar, I'm the lamb, show me how to lay. Standing over me, hovering, take a breath. Take the knife out the sheath, take a breath. And when you push it in my chest, don't forget to breathe. And I'll do my level best to forget to bleed. Could there be another way, but something somewhere saying to follow my voice? Swear it will be okay. Follow my voice. We will make it through the day. Follow my voice. Through the darkness that hides the sun. Follow my voice. You are not the only one. Is it lonely in the infinite space between? The life you've imagined and the love that you dream. Do you give of yourself as quick as this? Do you understand the hand or prefer the fist? And I don't know how to reach you through these twisting lines. If your body's the tree, your mind's the vine, choking life out of sweet simplicity. Have you forgotten how to follow me? Take another breath, 'cause something somewhere saying to follow my voice. Swear it will be okay. Follow my voice. We'll make it to the end of the day. Follow my voice. Through the darkness that hides the sun. Follow my voice. You are not the only one.
Very nice. Very nice.
Thank you.
Is that a different guitar?
Yeah.
I know. Did you? Is that a new haircut?
No.
Okay. 1 for 2.
Hey, 1 out of 2 ain't bad. That passes at the open mic.
The VOM standard.
Ooh. All right. I believe next up, we've got Steve.
Jewel saw that there's what's that right here? Oh, there's a hole on the front.
It's a hole.
What's that? What's that?
Always
It's
aware
rising
of your
like
holes.
a sun, rising and setting.
Yeah, I'm always aware of your holes, Sean. Every time.
Something different about that guitar.
Oh, I made a mistake. I skipped someone. I'm sorry. It's actually next up we have John Roberts. If you are up for it.
I think I got something here.
All right. Let me put you front and center.
gorgeous stuff.
Beautiful.
Absolutely.
Yum 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 yum.
Right on.
Right on.
Thank you, John.
Thank you, John.
Thank you.
Your album should be called Acoustic Dinner.
You are a snack.
Tasty, yum.
Hey now.
Jeez, that's just too much.
Goodness gracious. All right. Mr. Steve Patton, it is your turn to be front and center. What have you for us?
Well, I'm here, I guess. Haven't done this one for a while, I don't think. Hopefully I won't screw it up. I got home this morning at 4:15. Found the note she left hanging on the door. Said I've got to get away. I can't take it anymore. Take the way we're sharing bitter wine. Bitter wine, bitter wine. Sharing bitter wine. I think she really means it this time. She's just tired sharing bitter wine. I think back to the days before these troubles came along, looking for a life that we could never find, and thought we would make it, thought our love was strong. She just got tired of sharing bitter wine. Bitter wine, bitter wine. Sharing bitter wine. I think she really means it this time. She's just tired of sharing bitter wine. I sit here this morning, trying to ease my troubled mind. Read her note over one more time. I can't say I'll ever change or ever fall in line, and she deserves so much more than bitter wine. Bitter wine, bitter wine, sharing bitter wine. I think she really means it this time. She's just tired of sharing bitter wine. Almost got it right. Almost.
Is that a new one? I don't think I've heard that one
I've heard
before.
that one before.
No, I've had this one for quite a while. It's I said before I'm more of a Gibson person. Yeah. But my son got me on the Fenders.
Oh, hey, Sean, could you turn your original sound off again? I think we're getting that echo again.
echo again.
There we go.
Echo.
All right, I think now we got it. There we go.
Yeah, he turned it off. So.
All right. So before we move on to our next performer, who will be John Blanco, by the way, we're gonna roll the dice. So So we have 10 suggestions. They are trolls, limp lower lip, too early for eggnog, theater of fools, I can't let it go, what you think it is, tip of my tongue, so close and yet too far, too tired to fight today, and finally, never go back. All right, so
some of those have real prospects.
so now we're gonna roll the dice here. And let's see what our first number is. 7. Tip of my tongue. All right. So
that's one of them.
That's one of them. So let's see what the next is. 6. What you think it is. All right, and our final prompt, prospect, should I say. Number 4, Theater of Fools. All right, so those of us that remained, go ahead and put in, and actually, I would say, direct message me what you would like. What your vote is.
Could you say the prompts again?
So yes,
the winning prompts.
Again, they are Theater of Fools, Tip of My Tongue, and What You Think It Is. All right. And I will tabulate those, and we will vote after John Pfeiffer's set. So, John, what have you for us now?
I'm getting there.
No pressure. No
I was
pressure.
putting in a quick number to you.
Okay. No, I appreciate it.
Sending you a number. You said the private message without letting anybody else know, I guess.
Well, it's easier to find them that way. So
what my vote was, so I put direct message.
Right.
Just to you. All right. I've done this one a number of times, but keeping on a fallen in love theme that I started with earlier. I'll do this one. Does that still sound like pretty a good volume?
Yeah, pretty good.
I didn't mess with it any, so.
No, I think you're
all
good.
Right.
Another chilly, rainy morn seeps through the window shade. Somehow the cold and drear finds me a little less dismayed. Has gloomy ever turned so fair? I can't remember when. I think maybe someone's in love again. I pry the left eye open, the other's way too slow. Hey, but no one's in a hurry here, we got no road to hoe. One kiss and this heart's racing, I'm the luckiest of men. I think maybe someone's in love again. A little groggy weakness seems to draw her playful toying. A little dawn upbeatness seems a little less annoying. A little ticklish teasing, a little knock on wood, a little taste of something unexplained but understood. The smell of toast and coffee like I've never had before. So warm and sweet, por causa de você, meu amor. Joe Beam for breakfast, pinch myself, I even count to 10. I think maybe someone's in love again. A little saccharine sweetness seems a little bit less cloying. A little less discreetness seems a little more enjoying. A little what we shouldn't, a little what we should. A little understanding loves so little understood. Another sip of coffee, still half a cup to go. Songbirds at the feeder, but we barely catch the show. Stealing kisses cross the table, she sparkles like a gem. I think maybe someone's in love again. How she beams when I love you springs sweetly from the blue. I think maybe someone's in love. Good chance that someone's in love. I think maybe someone's in love. Someone's in love with you.
Very nice.
Thank you.
I do love that one.
Thanks.
So we have a three-way tie at the moment.
I mean, dude, you know, you're the tiebreaker, right? You're basically Mike Pence, or whoever the current vice president is.
I'd much sorry. For those who I know politics, blah 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 blah, but I think I would much rather be Kamala Harris than Mike Pence.
I don't like either of them, but yeah, it's a pretty clear cut choice who you'd rather want to be.
Well.
Yeah, no, for real though. You're the president of the Senate right now. Like you cast the tie-breaking vote.
Yeah.
I'm not sure whether Donald Trump was worse or Mike Pence was worse for not shooting the son of a bitch and getting him out of there.
Oh well, you can't blame everybody. Goebbels was worse for not shooting Hitler. Like what are we even doing here? Like, come on, man.
My goodness.
It's the Bad Batch on Disney Plus. But boo, Disney, we're struck. That's a struck company. We're not talking about them. Anyway, Rowan, I feel like maybe think about it and cast your vote. I think at the end. Maybe for suspense.
All right, okay. At the end. All right.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. You got time.
Well, let's see here.
Your conscience. Vote your conscience. Vote your conscience. Rowan Corbett.
What do I do if I don't have a conscience? I stepped on that cricket.
A conscience.
It was an accident, I swear.
Pinocchio on Disney Plus. Boo, Disney. Boo.
All right, Ron Smith, please save us from ourselves.
Cream the cricket.
I don't know that Ron's the guy.
Yeah, probably not.
Oh, goodness.
Hang on a minute. I got
No
a
worries.
tuning issue.
Well, while you tune, I will again let everybody know what they have stumbled into. This is VOM, the virtual open mic. We do this every Monday night since the beginning of the pandemic, and we're going to keep on doing it until we can't stand to look at our own faces in Zoom.
Which it never will be. So got us forever.
Yeah, there you go. I know a bunch of people who've just gotten COVID again recently.
Yeah, no, for real. Like I've seen more people wearing masks than I have in a year. Lately.
It's coming back, so
be present.
Be careful.
Hey, don't call it a
folks.
comeback. It's been here for years.
Oh no.
Speaking of been here for years, Ron Smith. Everybody's gonna
Been
do
here
a
for
song.
years and years and years. Okay, this is a cover song. Actually, I don't do many covers, and it's obscure enough that I'm sure nobody has heard it before, unless I've done it here before. But it's a song I really like, and just feel like singing it tonight. Just a minute. That's got to come up. I tuned it with the tuner right before, and it just all went to pieces. Anyway. We've got an old love, one we never will get tired of, one that fits us like an old glove, one to warm the winter days. We don't have to say I love you quite as often as we used to. Oh, love just goes without saying, but we still say it anyway. I met you beneath the willow. We were young, a little shy. We would sit and talk for hours, watch the river flowing by. You would laugh at all my stories, and then at dusk I'd walk you home. Who'd have guessed we'd walk a lifetime, growing up and growing old. We've got an old love, one we never will get tired of, one that fits us like an old glove, one to warm the winter days. We don't have to say I love you quite as often as we used to, 'cause old love just goes without saying. We still say it anyway. We may not leave this town we live in. Life's not as easy as we planned. I always meant to give you diamonds. You still wear that plain old band. That old river keeps on rolling. We don't know just what's in store, but in spite of all of this, I don't love you like I did. I love you so much more. We've got an old love, one we never will get tired of, one that fits us like an old glove, one to warm the winter days. We don't have to say I love you quite as often as we used to. Oh, love just goes without saying. We still say it anyway. Old love just goes without saying. We still say it Anyway. I meant that one, not the other one.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
Absolutely.
Right until
Lovely
the end.
sentiment.
Really great. Yeah.
And then, you know, and now I don't like the song because of that one chord. But, you know, I did right up until. No,
Yeah,
it's
I
gorgeous.
shoved a fist up the old butt of the end of it, like I always do.
So important to never make mistakes.
Oh, I say.
Well, I believe it is now time for our ultimate performer of the evening, Mr. Jules Bland.
Oh, boy.
So you were saying this one is related to the last one you did?
Oh, I mean, it's really easy. Like, you'll get it if you know. I mean, it's a cover. You'll get it if you know it.
Okay.
And if you don't, I mean, maybe you'll like it.
Well, I am certainly intrigued.
Okay. Who could ask for anything more? I Got Rhythm, the Gershwin Jukebox musical on Disney Plus. But don't watch it. Apparently they do want you to watch the stuff. They just want, you know. We need a general strike, guys. And we're as close to it as we've been in like 50 years.
Remember, Jules, there's no such thing as bad publicity.
Well, you know, though
There's only your complicity.
Okay.
Before you go on, Jules, I am going to say, you know what though?
You gonna cast your vote?
You're right. You're right about this whole strike thing. I mean, today is Labor Day. It is Labor Day, you know.
I didn't even think about that. But
and
like,
you know,
this is the year of labor. I mean, like I think like right at the end of last year's when the Biden administration broke this, like made the strike for the rail workers illegal, in a Reagan-esque show of deftness.
Yeah.
And then, you know, the SAG strike started in May, and then there was the UPS thing, there's the Starbucks stuff, there's the Amazon stuff, there's the auto workers that may strike if they don't reach a deal, like I think by the beginning of next month. So it's big stuff. It's big stuff going out here. And like whenever I bring it up at a show, I get claps. I get more claps than when I play a song, which is wild. Yeah. Because it's good.
Yeah.
It's good.
And our society was founded on union work.
Yeah.
And
and slavery.
Well, that too. But one came after the other.
This is true. Yeah.
And I was rewatching Philosophy Tube, and Abigail Thorne laid down this one bit of wisdom. If you don't have a seat at the table, you are on the menu. So remember that, boys and girls. Now, Jules, please.
Okay.
Enough of my
so
pontificating.
Again, you'll get the foreshadowing will make sense. I mean, those chords might do it for you. How does that sound? I forgot that I
Pretty good. Pretty good. I will bring up the scope though.
Okay. Yeah. Gotta bring up them lyrics though. You know what I'm taking the bed. You know what I'm taking the bed over there with all the lyrics and that whatnot over there right here. Okay.
you take a life, do you know what you give? Odds are you won't like what it is. When the storm arrives, would you be seen with me by the merciless eyes I've deceived? I've seen angels fall from blinding heights, but you yourself are nothing so divine. Just next in line, arm yourself, 'cause no one else here will save you. The odds will betray you, and I will replace you. You can't deny the prize, it may never fulfill you. It longs to kill you. Are you willing to die? The coldest blood runs through my veins. You know my name. If you come inside, things will not be the same. When you return to the night, and if you think you've won, you never saw me change. The game that we have been playing, well, I've seen diamonds cut through harder men than you yourself. But if you must pretend, you may meet your end. Arm yourself, 'cause no one else here will save you. The odds will betray you, and then we'll replace you. You can't deny the prize, it may never fulfill you. It longs to kill you. Are you willing to die? The coldest blood runs through my veins. Try to hide your hand, forget how to feel. Life is gone with just a spin of the wheel. Arm yourself, 'cause no one else here will save you. The odds will betray you, and I will replace you. You can't deny the prize, it may never fulfill you. Oh, it longs to kill you. Are you ready to die? The coldest blood runs through my veins.
Nicely done.
Hell yeah.
All right. James Bond is the
Wow.
theme.
Definitely feeling that. Yeah, definitely feeling that.
Nice.
Oh man.
Whew. Well, thank you, Jules. That was a
Thank
great way
you.
to end the evening, I think. And I've had some deliberation.
Okay.
And
Yay.
I'm going to declare that next month's prompt is what you think it is.
Yeah!
The prompt is what you think it is.
Sweet.
So,
Me and
which is a
John and
confusing
Sean are the
prompt.
winners of the matching taste with Rowan Corbett contest.
Yeah, I wonder what the odds were for what you would pick. Wow, we should get DraftKings involved.
well, we've got exactly 4 weeks now to the next one. So October 2nd is when our first Monday of October is. So,
I think the first prompt I ever did was however many years ago it's been on that first October.
Oh, really? Haha.
I think it was the prompt for the first Monday in October. The prompt was it's time to go home.
Oh, yeah. That's a good song of yours, too.
Thanks. That's the first one that I ever did. So
Nice.
that's cool. So this one, I'll have to write this one.
So for those of you who are not in the know, John put that one in the bucket. So,
Okay.
Yeah, there we go.
It's a Nepo baby.
Ooh.
Oh, God.
Oh, goodness.
Oh, man.
Our culture's fine. We're good. It's good. It's fine. It's good.
We have.
Watch Amazon.
I think we have the healthiest community of pretty much any communities out there.
You mean our open mic?
This community,
not America. Okay, good.
No,
Good,
this
good.
community of us, of the songwriters and singers and performers who come to this open mic. That's what I mean.
Yeah.
I think we have a fantastic community.
I think Rob has like a legacy of generating a culture of non-assholeness.
Yep. Yeah.
I mean,
Definitely.
The way I model my open mics is pretty much after him, except mine are cooler and better, and you should come to mine. if they're on the same night, you should come to mine.
And as you know, as time wore on, and Rob would, the pandemic was, not becoming quite so life and death. Rob was wanting to get out and do more, music in the real world, and this was taken away from that. So, and I was like, I really want to keep this community going. So that's when I stepped in.
Thanks so much for doing that.
I'm so glad you do that.
Seriously.
Because I agree with you, John. I really think this is a really cool community, and I don't want it to go away. So I'm gonna keep at it as long as I can.
I was talked into it by Rob. Once Rowan, you were there when we talked about it. It was when I asked Rob to be a part of this fundraiser thing that I did.
Oh, yes.
That raised some money, and then we did another one of them and we filmed it at the AFI Theater in one of their screening rooms, and it was a really cool thing, and it sounds great. Look it up. It's called Regeneration. It'll be if you go to like the third or fourth page, it'll probably be there because not a lot of views, but it sounds great. And Rowan was there. It was Rowan. We had the Ilyamies. It was I did a set and Ilyami did a set, and it was Rowan, Rob, Heather, Kristen. And that day, Rob was like, "Hey, why haven't you come on the VOM yet?" And I was like, I don't know.
When was that?
This was October of
was it 2021 or 2020?
Yeah, it was either maybe it was like it was April of 2021, because the first time I came on the VOM was like the last week of April or the first week of May. And that was what got me playing regularly again. And then, once the world started ignoring COVID and opening back up, then, my job was deemed not a biohazard anymore. And so I could start, booking shows. And then that led me to do the open mic at the place which shall not be named anymore.
So you came in. Were you doing the open mic before that? Before 2021?
No, I started that at the beginning of 2022.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
No, this open mic.
Oh, this open mic? No. The first time I popped on it was
I just
over a year after it started.
I just looked up when I wrote It's Time to Go Home, and that was for October 2020.
Yeah, so I wasn't there.
Yeah. Oh, okay. My mind is like a sieve for the.
Well, hey, man, time is a flat circle.
Details.
Who knows, man?
Don't strain yourself.
Oh man, not at this point. It's not worth the bother.
Well, and to be honest too, like those first, that first year was kind of unmoored from time,
Right.
Because,
It was a lost
we
year.
weren't like
2020 specifically is a lost year. I count 2021 in there just so that I don't feel bad about myself. But 2020 is like legit. Like
it's like
forget that it happened because
when it hit and I could no longer go out to open mics where other songwriters came and do it live, I didn't write for like 5 months.
That's
5 or 6 months. I got so depressed. I was just
privilege.
Like, oh man, jeez.
It's crazy because that's the opposite thing happened to me. I was just like, I have all this time, and then I just started writing.
Well,
I was my most prolific I've been in years in those first months of the pandemic. Once
I got out of it in June or July, then I started becoming. I've since then I've been more prolific than I'd ever have in any other time of my life.
Yeah.
Well, I abruptly stopped writing.
I stopped writing from 1972 before I met my wife, except for a brief period in 1991 when I started back up again. 94 when I started back up again, and I haven't quit since. But I was writing a book first. That was how I got back to it.
You weren't joking.
I just kept interrupting. No, I did write another book. I spent almost 3 years producing a book, and because my mind changed entirely on what I was writing about over the course of writing that book, I guess it was I was writing to myself more than I was writing to the outside world, and I discovered a lot about not just myself, about what makes me think the way I do, and what was wrong with my thinking, and
funny
and
how writing stuff down does that.
Yeah, I decided not to publish it after spending 3 years putting it together.
Yeah.
But I did take certain excerpts from it and use them later.
Yeah.
One of them was the night that I woke up at 2 o'clock in the morning and ran downstairs to write a chapter. The boy that was the main character in it playing with these mashed potatoes on his plate, and it was like it was the world, right? And the mashed potatoes were a volcano with a gravy in them, and the little pea people were running around on the plate and he unleashed the gravy lava onto them, and I realized it was just a thought. It was in my head, and then I looked at it later and I said, I know what I'm writing about. You're like God in this world that you're creating, and you hold these characters' lives in your hands like as if they're really people. And that was the moment that I discovered why I write. And if it's not for the public, I write for me to get it. Say things I can't say otherwise.
I feel exactly the same way. Since I've been doing this gazebo thing, and Rowan is trying to give us an out, and so.
Oh no. I was going to say regarding the the pandemic and like how we would like. I hadn't been writing much over the last several years, but then yeah, the like VOM actually did get me writing again. You know, between VOM and February album writing month, I started started writing more. What's that?
Between VOM and FOM.
Oh yeah. I never thought
VOM and FOM.
Yeah, VOM and FOM.
The old
good.
VOM
Very
FOM.
good.
So-
Oh man, some people have all the wit.
And I feel like I've written, some of the best stuff.
you should. Half of
it. Because of this community,
Oh, by the way, I figured out sitting here how to use all three of those, all three of those prompts.
Oh yeah, I mean, and the whole thing with the prompts,
Just to get you writing.
Get you right, yeah. And it's like you can use it. Like the one that's the official prompt, let's, we want to use that one. Like, you get extra points if you use that one. But, writing anything, that's a win,
Right to any one of the 10.
Yeah.
I may even finish the
yeah.
one I started
Or 11.
for this month's prompt. I have about 2/3 of it done, but I'm going to use all three of those prompts in one song. I just wrote the chorus for it right here. So.
Ah, damn.
I got a start on this past tonight's prompt, but
Yes.
I only got about 2 lines out of it. So
I have been asked to be a part of the Bushwick Book Club. I don't know if it is a regionally recognized thing or if it's just a DC thing, but it's happening in DC.
Huh.
And it's the band. I'm taking a part in it in Band Book Week. So
Cool.
We're reading Fahrenheit 451.
Oh.
The ultimate band book. I
God,
believe
I
it is
haven't
banned in
read
Florida
that in
now,
ages.
which is so ironic and fun.
Wow.
And that is the homework that I am doing this month. The show is on the 15th of October. I haven't read the book ever. I know the general broad strokes. But
they must have a bunch of different chapters of that same
I think it's
club.
I think it's like a so far,
okay,
sort of
cool.
deal, or where it's where they just have
because
cabals of the Bushwick.
Because I have friends in California who used to do one.
Okay.
Do the same thing, and then they would they would get a book a month, and then they would write a song.
Right.
From whatever book they were reading.
Yeah.
I can't remember which of the Steinbeck books one of my friends wrote
Grapes
a
of
couple
Wrath.
songs from. Maybe the Grapes of Wrath, yeah. But anyways, one of those books. I want to write a song to oh shoot, what's the
Mice and Men?
No, it's not one of the biggies. It's
Good Night, Sean.
Ah, shoot, I can't remember the name of it now. It was a great movie. I love the line, "Give me a beer milkshake."
I don't know that one.
Well, is the song going to be called Beer Milkshake? I mean, that's
Cannery Row.
Cannery Row, yes, good book.
Cannery Row, that's what it is.
Right
Beer
on.
Milkshake is a great band name.
I don't remember that being in there, but yeah.
Now I want a beer milkshake. Damn it.
Beer milkshake. That is so. Look, I'm allergic to milk, and so like, I'm not
so that's a double whammy.
Well, I'm not super, familiar with dairy products and the consistency, but I feel like a beer milkshake is just a bad time.
I just drank this. It's a coconut porter, and that would be awesome as a beer
Ooh.
milkshake.
Coconut porter is also a good band
You know
name.
what? You know what is really fabulous? Is to take a glass of porter and throw a scoop of vanilla ice cream in it.
Yeah.
See, that actually.
I can tell you when my son was
man.
When my son was at the Presidio take language school for the Army, it's located in Monterey, and the one thing that we had to see in that town was Cannery Row. And I was so disappointed that it wasn't what I was expecting it to be from that book.
Oh, from the book. Oh, from the book.
It's
Right.
Not much to see.
It's
Not
very
much to see there.
gentrified now. I mean, it's,
Oh no.
it was like their Inner Harbor, but
The
on
American
the
wow.
water.
Yeah, exactly. It's just like
True.
Baltimore. Yeah.
That's cool. That's funny.
Right on. Well, y'all, I think we probably should call it an evening.
Yeah. Good night, guys.
But good job, everybody. This was a good night. And
It was a great night.
And start thinking about your songs for next month. But until then, I want you all.
do my book song here first. That's probably
all
why
right.
I'm gonna do it first. Just
Well, I want you to all to reach out, grab someone by the face, and squeeze. Yeah, get in there.
Reach out and touch face.
All right.
Can
have
I
a good
just
night,
tickle
everybody.
them?
I don't know, John. I think you have to ask permission.